WWE recently allowed both Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins to reference Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw, stirring speculation among fans about a potential return of the Beast. These mentions, while brief, caught the attention of the wrestling world, with many questioning whether this signaled Lesnar's imminent comeback. However, wrestling analyst Sam Roberts has offered a different perspective, suggesting that the references may not be an indication of Lesnar's return but rather a new direction WWE is taking in how it acknowledges past storylines and rivalries. Seth Rollins was the first to bring up Lesnar's name, reminding Adam Pearce that he had previously slayed a beast in his attempt to secure a match against Bronson Reed. Shortly after, Cody Rhodes made a similar remark while facing off against Gunther, saying he had slayed a beast. While these lines were clearly meant to reference Lesnar, Roberts argues that they were less about teasing his return and more about respecting the audience's intelligence by acknowledging past rivalries instead of pretending they never happened. Roberts believes this shift is a positive one for WWE, as it signals a more transparent and interconnected narrative approach. Instead of ignoring significant moments from the past, like Cody Rhodes' feud with Lesnar earlier in 2024, WWE is now willing to embrace these connections, even if they aren't directly tied to a current storyline. This marks a departure from the company's previous habit of overlooking history in favor of pushing new angles without explanation. As for Lesnar himself, Roberts remains uncertain about his return. He points out that the mere mention of his name on TV doesn't necessarily mean the former WWE and UFC champion is coming back anytime soon. Lesnar has always been selective about his appearances in recent years, often showing up for short-term programs that result in high-profile matches before disappearing again. While WWE would certainly benefit from his star power, Roberts suggests that Lesnar's future remains unclear, especially with recent legal issues surrounding Vince McMahon. Roberts also highlighted the personal side of Brock Lesnar, noting that he has made more than enough money to sustain himself and his family for generations. Lesnar's passion for farming and his desire for a quieter life away from the spotlight have been well documented, and Roberts believes that this could be a major factor in whether or not he chooses to return. At this point in his career, Lesnar may feel he has accomplished everything he set out to do in the wrestling world, and there may be little motivation for him to keep coming back. Still, the allure of a potential Lesnar return is hard to ignore. WWE's decision to allow Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins to mention him could be seen as planting the seeds for a future storyline, even if it's not immediately clear when, or if, Lesnar will return. For fans, the possibility of seeing the Beast step back into the ring against either Rollins or Rhodes is an exciting prospect, especially with both stars currently in prominent roles on WWE programming. The references to Lesnar also serve to highlight the significance of Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in WWE's current landscape. Both have been involved in memorable feuds with Lesnar, and invoking his name adds legitimacy to their ongoing quests for dominance. It's a clever way to remind fans of their past achievements while building anticipation for future encounters, whether they involve Lesnar or not. In the meantime, fans will have to wait and see if Lesnar's name continues to pop up on WWE programming. While there may be no definitive answers just yet, the mere mention of his legacy adds another layer of intrigue to the ever-evolving storylines in WWE. Whether Lesnar returns or not, his presence looms large over the company, as stars like Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins continue to chase greatness in their own ways.